My name is Rhapsody, welcome back to Slay the Spire. We're going to be starting with the daily challenge, June the 9th of 2019. The character is going to be the defect. Modifiers include All-Star, start with 5 colorless cards. Colorless cards can now appear in card rewards, and binary. Card rewards contain only 2 cards. It's going to be a neat time getting all those colorless cards. It's going to be a fun time, ideally. Burst and Kovya, both quite high on the leaderboard there. I can turn the beta art back off for this. Neat. Ooh, panache. Well, I know what I'm going for. Just get a bunch of colorless cards and then panache the hell out. Hell yes. Alright. Where are our elites? Okay, 4 elites on the first floor. That's atypical for runs that don't have some influence on the amount of elites. Quite pleased about it. That'll do. Lovely. Enlightenment, we're not going to have many expensive cards. Bullseye, probably not either. I also don't want to dilute the deck ridiculously, because then it's going to make it difficult for me to get back to my panache. Ooh, Mind Blast. Static Nature, not really going to be relevant. We got some damage out there, at least. Just thinking ahead. Pop a strike back on top. If I dual cast, I deal 8, 8, 16. Strike's not lethal. Alright, that's fine. I probably should have just put damage back on top of the deck there, though. Thankfully, I got bailed out my card draw. Boot sequence is fine. Lose Thinking Ahead. Thinking Ahead is pretty good, especially when upgraded for the sake of panache. Let's lose the gold here. Hey, hey! Question card. Future card awards have 1 digital card to choose from. Well, neat. I actually tried to avoid going to a shop here, but the shop came to me. I'll take a Cool Headed. It'll help me draw into some 0-cost cards so that I can play them for the sake of the panache. It's funds for the card draw. Purity to burn out 3 of the attacks. That was just dumb. I overfocused on that. Thankfully I have lethal. Impatience. It's going to be really good, especially if I just don't add attacks to this deck. And I suspect at this point I may just not. This fight's going to be a little bit of a difficulty as a direct result of what I just said, but... No. Again, no. Okay, we've got lethal this turn though. Sunder. Gremlin Horn, whenever an enemy dies, gain an energy and draw a card. Cool Headed and Panacea are both options here. Panacea, like, we don't have any self debuffs that we really care about. Take Cool Headed. Ooh, what an opening turn right there. Like it, love it. And you're right, I think I would want more of it. I do want to thicken up the deck a little, I guess. Especially because Mind Blast is a possible return here, so... Getting Mind Blast would obviously be incredible if we can make the deck thicker. So I don't full defend that turn, but I still end up with a pretty good turn. That'll get it done. Or Calcum, if you end your turn without block, gain 6 block, as well as go for the eyes. Cheap attack, so I can cast it out. Ice Cream, energy is now conserved between turns. My gosh. When energy is conserved between turns, one sec. Then the correct thing to do for the early turns of the Log of Woolen is try and cast as few things as possible. Neat. Couldn't get me transmutation. We're gonna have a really good transmutation next turn. Throw out a cool-headed, then a defend, another defend, and then transmute. Blind, beautiful. Now the enemy's actually not even going to damage me. Put a weapon for my deck into my hand. Sure, let's put the eyes in here. I shouldn't use that skill potion this time. Beautiful. Enemy's extremely dead here. Goodbye. Bomb got him. Lantern, start each combat with additional energy. That's really, really helpful for us. We don't take any of those, though. Panache is a large amount of our damage. It's very important we upgrade that. It's also really, really, really important. Really important. It'd be really nice, I guess. Do I go for the curse? This is very late to pick up my first curse to try and go for a curse stuff. And also, curses will deny me playable cards in hand for the sake of the panache. I have to anger the mushrooms here. Okay. Didn't need to use that extra defense at the very end. Now I understand. Alright, I guess we'll just try and weaken you. I was really hoping that I would get something there. So the panache needs to be gotten as early as I possibly can. And it's just not really doing that yet. So how do I get panache earlier? Obviously, Bottled Tornado. But Seek is also effective and something that I have access to in the defect. Yeah, beautiful. Odd Mushroom, when vulnerable, take 25% more damage rather than... Yeah. This is what I was thinking of, right? Do I take Mind Blast if I start getting off at it? It's real good eventually. Like, if I took Mind Blast here, I have to just start taking every single card in the deck, and then Panache stops being the way that I deal damage. Attack Jack of all trades. Not comfortable doing it with how little of my deck is actually affected there. Ooh, Panache Chrysalis? Ooh. Bad results from that Chrysalis. I'm very sad. Alright. I mean, this could all be going a lot worse. I mean, this is pretty hardcore lethal, right? Yep. Blind. Yeah, pretty happy to take it. Reliable weakness is very nice. The weakness I have so far, not particularly reliable. Playing all of those out exclusively to make sure that I don't draw back into the ones that exhaust there. So transmutation. It's a lot of skills. Oh, that sucks. We need to throw that poison potion. We're going to have a lot of damage. Like, we're going to take a lot of damage in this fight. Definitely. That's just a guarantee. Panache didn't come early enough, and this is garbage. Secret weapon, secret technique. I don't want either of those. I want secret power. I'm going to play a purity to exhaust as many things here that I just can't cast so that I don't draw back into them, because it's very important I don't. Uh-huh. Oh, God. Really? You seriously gotta stop, yo. Grem the Knob was always going to be the biggest problem for us here. Alright. There we go. Had to get an extra potion out there. Symbiotic Virus at the start of each combat, channel 1 dunk. Quite powerful. Well, that's pretty garbage, though. How defensive are we? I feel like not at all. We're not defensive and we're not aggressive. What are we? I guess we just wait until that Dark Orb builds before we win fights. Transmutation being upgraded to have upgraded colorless cards in our hand is just so important. This is a concern of mine as well. How am I going to put the Guardian on the ground early here? I suspect it's just not going to happen. Or it will. Do I want to transmute here? For 3? Yeah. Panache, yeah. Yup. Let's play the defend first. Manus hits charged battery. We'll leave thinking ahead in the deck. We're not going to cast 10 more cards this turn, right? We're getting rid of that Dark Orb right now, I guess. So that I can full defend. Keeping the enemy weak is actually much more important than I suspected it might have been. Back down onto the ground, bud. Cast that, go for the eyes. Get the Impatience draw. That's enough to defend us. I mean, we might end up affecting the Guardian here. Pretty neat way to handle it. That is to say, I didn't really have much faith that I was going to be capable of doing this here. Lovely. Fail Potion as well as Seek. Provides exactly what I was looking for, right? Electrodynamics is... Yeah, we already have Panache as part of our AoE, but Seek is just... It's too important. Extra energy is really important, but we obviously can't take Velvet Choker, so do I take Ectoplasm or do I risk the Astrolabe? Extra energy is really important. It's too important. The fact that I can never fail to use my extra energy because of the Ice Cream is ridiculous. For that same reason, by the way, cards like the Cool-Headed and Impatience all need to be upgraded so that I can get more value out of them. Seek as well, actually. Okay. Elite Max Path is pretty good. I'm going to go with the higher transmutation. Is there anything I do want to pull out of my deck here? Yeah. Secret technique, the Seek. Take Seek to get the Panache. Use the Panache. So I'm not going to cast enough cards that turn, but I'm not far off. I can't let the enemy hit me with artifacting here, but if I get close enough to kill, I don't really need to care about it, right? So... rest of the deck is pretty aggressive. I don't want to get rid of the Ancient Potion because I'm also screwed up against the Snecko, so... yeah, seems right for me to have access to the Ancient Artifact at all times. Finesse, obviously. Fairy in a Bottle can probably get discarded for a potion here. Duplicate a card in your deck seems like I'd just hit Panache. I'm not really going for score this run, so... like, I'll have the soft focus that I always do on score, but I'm not going to be hard focusing on it. Everyone being vulnerable actually doesn't matter at all to us. Preserved Insect is actually pretty important, though. Just due to the fact that I'm addicted to killing elites. Sue me. Dolly's Marone Panache is too important. And we'll cut a strike pretty happily, spend most of our money. So now robbers can't take the money. Yeah, sweet. When robbers take your money, you don't get it back after ectoplasm, so it's really important that we get the robbers dead as quickly as possible. So we have transmutation now, just in case. Forethought's not important at all here. Also strategy now. I'm gonna forethought all the garbage cards at the bottom of my deck so that I can make space in my hand. I was looking for Panache, obviously, there. Lovely. Oh, X out in the ends. Let's get our kill. Deep breath, obviously incredible. I don't take Enchiridion. Sorry, I do take Enchiridion. I don't take Necronomicon, I don't think. Enchiridion, great. Enchiridion is, at the start of each combat, I round power card to your hand. It costs 0 this turn. Stone Calendar. Look, if we get to turn 7, we've already made a mistake. Panache is only going to trigger once this turn anyway, so I'll heat sink so that I get a draw from it. Seek out another Panache, I guess. Uh-huh. Okay, I mean, this is working out pretty well. And hand grade. Although, that's entirely unnecessary as well. Back of preparation at the start of combat, draw 2 additional cards, as well as... no, none of that. Ooh, these opening hands are getting real good. I'm gonna Purity the garbage out of my hand. Forgot about it. Oops. Oops. That was really important not to do, Ryan. Ryan. Seek into a Panache, and then Panache and Panache. Two. Should just be able to focus on the backliner here and get everything I want done. Uh-huh. Not like that. Swift Potion. Definitely take that over a Fear. Nothing doing there, though. Woohoo! Buffer. Handy. Extremely nice to have. I'll cool-headed first just in case I draw Panache. Should have done that a wee bit earlier, actually. I suspect maybe the correct thing there would have been just don't play any cards so that I save my extra energy. There we go. Ooh, that's a big transmutation. Okay. Dark Shackles use. Secret Weapon. What would I want to pull out of my deck right now? I guess I actually use it to pull out a strike just because I don't want the strikes to be in my deck anymore. Ideally. Seek to find Panache. I'm also going to do the extra draw this turn so they can trigger Panache. I lose my buffer to exactly 1 damage. Rough. Not that it matters literally at all, but still rough. Goodbye, Book of Stabbing, and hello to the Potion Belt. Yeah, we'll take an overclock. I think we can afford it, especially because it's pre-upgraded. Matroshka, the next 2 non-boss chests you open contain 2 relics. Happy to have it. Probably not going to have 2 more of those, but I'm fine with it at least. Let's dramatically go for the eyes so that I can use my impatience here. Aha! There we go. It's the kind of thing I was looking for. And we'll seek out the other Panache. And now I've got a transmutation that I've got to find a way to afford playing. I mean, Hand of Greed is actually kind of garbage for us right now, right? Then I'll Enlighten, and Bomb, and Chrysalis, and Jack of all trades. I like the whole Panache like archetype of this deck. It's working out pretty well. Fruit Juice, gain 5 max HP. We'll pop that instantly. Turbo's not necessary. It's a 0 cost card, but it's not necessary. Obviously, All for One is one of the best cards that we can get here. I'm not going to focus on that. It's possible we get it. It'd be nice, but I'll focus on everything else that's available to me. Seek being upgraded to draw 2 is big. Cool-headed first. Finesse. Okay, as soon as I'm out of draw, which I am, unless this Jack of all trades gives us draw and it don't, I'll be thinking ahead. Find the Seek, take the Panaches, and off we go. We're off to the races now. Think of the extra card draw. Yeah, I can deal an extra 28 if I play all of the rest of these. I'm happy to. Another Panamanash. And Transmutation. Whew, with an Apotheos. Just for good measure. Whetstone upon pick up. Upgrade to random attacks as well as another Fruit Juice. Hell yeah, I'll take that extra max HP there. Hologram is really good. Not that many attacks in the deck to upgrade, really. We'll hit the Impatience, then the 2 Cool-Headeds after this. Aha! Hello, Snecko! I'm glad I've saved something for you, but we'll see whether or not I need it. Discovery is really good. Skill, and then that takes Seek, and then that takes both Panaches. Secret Technique. What would I take out of the deck right now? Probably Impatience. Alright, let's take the Impatience out of the deck. Hit that Madness on Cool-Headed, I guess. Okay. Enlighten and think ahead to put a charged battery on top of the deck. Randomizing the cost of my stuff kills me. Sorry. Have to use it. I was very glad that I saved that potion for that point, though. stack is a ridiculous amount of block for us. That said, it's also a ridiculously unnecessary amount of block for us. Lovely. Another dramatic entrance is pretty good. That said, that's going to be less valuable next floor as a result of the fact that next floor, the enemies have spikes. That's no good. It's way too early to bias cognition here. And I'll save the rest of my energy. Alright, we're probably going to take damage in this fight now. There's the Seek, at least. Okay, so we've got the full defense from the Bronze Automaton already. Ooh, another Panache, as well as Mind Blast, Mind Blast, Mind Blast. That's pretty good. Works out in the end, that. Try and keep the enemy weakened, if at all possible. Yeah, I think I actually can play Bias Cognition now. Just because I don't think the enemy's gonna have that much long left. I couldn't have known we were gonna generate ridiculous value things as such we did. Oh my god, another Panache. Really? Alright, I'm gonna hologram out another Overclock. Get absolutely as much draw as I am capable of. 52 damage in AoE every time I cast enough cards. Lovely. Mayhem. At the start of your turn, play the top card of your draw pile. If that plays Seek, I'm pretty unhappy about it. If it plays Impatience in a bad position, I'm pretty unhappy about it. It's pretty expensive for a thing that I don't necessarily think is going to be good for me. Multicast is pretty garbage, though. And Metamorphosis ain't great. Do I take Mayhem or not? I suspect not. No. Black Star is pretty good, but Ori gives me more card decisions. I'll go for Black Star, though. Especially because I am just ruthlessly hunting elites. Hopefully we find Manny on this floor. So best path for elites is 2. That's okay. All of them funnel into a final shop, and shops don't really matter at all to me, so that's a little bit unfortunate. Beat sinks into Panache. Into Panache. Oh my god, really? That's wild as hell that that happened. Goodbye, all of you. I'm afraid to say that your time is up. Alright, another go. Another hologram roller. Offer 0 gold in order to get that relic. I'll take the red mask. Start of each combat, apply 1 weak and 1 weak to all enemies. Madness is pretty okay here because if I get another madness, that's a collector's bonus at this point. That said, the madnesses themselves are card negative. Like, I have to play madness, it reduces the cost of something else, and then I have to play that, and I have to get value out of each of them, right? I don't need all of the energy. It's not reducing anything that's particularly high cost, let's be real. Okay, if I can madness 2 of the holograms, then I can actually infinite with just 2 madnesses. Sorry, 2 holograms, right? Hologram pulls back, hologram pulls back, hologram pulls back, hologram, and then Panache kills the enemy while I'm doing all of that. That seems really unnecessary, like extremely unnecessary. Upgrades all cards you can no longer heal. Well, we don't really heal. Makes those two 0 cost. This 0 cost. This doesn't exhaust. Doesn't really matter. This draws an extra card. The effect of it is actually quite low. I'll do it. Especially because I'm not going to be visiting rest sites past this. So the fact I can't rest doesn't really matter. The fact that I can't upgrade doesn't really matter. Or rather, can't upgrade because I've already upgraded all of them, of course. Mayhem to Jack of all trades. I'll Deep Breath just for the draw. Hologram back the Deep Breath and then Deep Breath just for the draw. Hologram back the Deep Breath and then Deep Breath just for the draw. Neat. Hey! We did manage to find a panache after all of that. Took a wee while, but we made it. I'll save the strike. Or rather, I'll save the energy that would be used to cast that strike. Okay, let's seek out the other panache, as well as probably transmutation. If only I had access to Sundial in this build. Oh, that'd be ridiculous. Chrysalis, Swift Strike. I'm just going to burn this transmutation. Now I'm looking to draw into the things that I just got as a result of all of that. Right, thinking ahead finds us... Ooh, Discovery. Lovely. I guess I'll take the creative. Am I sure? Wild. What a wild turn. Enemies with large HP pools are obviously going to be the biggest problem for us, but it's not a problem at the moment. It's working out completely fine. Okay. Hologram that back. Keep going. Goodbye, more, and hello to... Sweeping Beam is pretty good. It's just some AoE that draws a card. Hello, Transient. It's good to see you, I guess. Let's Transmutation, see what we get. Mayhem's pretty good. Violence, no, not so much, but... guess that just means that I won't be able to draw other violences. Or rather, won't be able to draw the other attacks in the deck. Just removes them from rotation there for me. What do I want to pull back? Well, let's pull back a Madness. Seek into the double panache so that I'm actually doing things here. I've got two cool headeds that have Madness on them. That's pretty good. Shuffle those back into the deck so I have access to them. Then hologram and shuffle those back into the deck so I have access to them. I've got so much draw, I don't even need Overclock. It's also worth noting I'm probably not going to kill this enemy, and I don't even get a bonus for killing the enemy, so all I need to do is make sure that I deal enough damage per turn. So as soon as I have done enough damage per turn, and don't think my next hand is complete garbage, then I just quit it. There's no need to continue after that. Like here. Ooh, lovely. Thank you, Impatience. Couldn't wait any longer to get that effect. I'm really eager. I think that's the word I was looking for there. Blind yet again? Beautiful. I'll take you. Goodbye, Transient. I could have spent ages in that fight if I really wanted to try and actually get a kill. It's so unnecessary. Nemesis is only going to be available to hit for half of the turns here, which is a little bit concerning. I should leave the skill potion for the final combat. Alright. So this turn is effectively just defend if I can, and then... oh, we should be able to defend here. Okay, I'll hologram back the charged battery. That's a full defense for us. I think I actually leave transmutation, though. Attack in my hand. Yep, it's just to draw an attack I don't want to play. And then pass. Pass. Alright. So you overclock. I'm gonna madness, hologram back the transmutation strike, and then everything here is just gonna be focused on casting as much of that transmutation as possible. There's one. Oh, the panache will get you. Oh! Mummified Hand. Whenever you play a power card, a random card in your hand costs 0 for the rest of the turn, as well as... None of that's really necessary to us. So I'm going to go for another Sweeping Beam. But yeah, the Mummified Hand is going to be pretty ridiculous. That said, we already have enough energy, like a couple thousand times over. Seek in the opening hand. It's obviously pretty ridiculous. Alright. Let's pull back thinking ahead, I guess. Those spikers will take care of themselves eventually. And so they did. Long Tesseracts. Add 3 colorless cards to my deck? Yeah. Master of Strategy is really good. Draw is so damn important to us. Deep Breath is fine. And Transmutation is good. Beautiful. I'll Deep Breath before I finesse so that I draw rather than reshuffle. And then draw. I'll also draw us 2 extra cards. Throw out the strike so I can use Impatience for the draw. And... ugh. That's not the stuff that I was trying to lower the cost of, but it worked out in the end. Alright, Transmutation. It's Discovery into Skim, I guess. Extra draws, obviously pretty good for us. Let it go for the eyes. Deep Breath as well. We might actually just be able to cycle out until we win. In fact, that's seeming more and more quite likely. Yeah. Pocket Watch. Whenever you play 3 or less cards during your turn, draw 3 additional cards at the start of the next turn. I'm just gonna never do that, ever, actually. Panacea is pretty good. Mind Blast in the opening hand is... yeah. It's too late to actually be effective. Take Panacea. It's always nice to have a good cure-all. Unfortunately, the Bottled Lightning is not something that I can buy here at all. Obviously, it would be ridiculous. Put the Seek in our opening hand, Seek the Panaches, and then go from there. It's Sweeping Beam. We need to guarantee our defense more than we need to guarantee our offense. The Smith should be on the other transmutation. It's very important I play basically to the full limit of the amount of cards I can play each turn. Because that is straight up the simplest way for me to make sure that I don't get shortchanged a full turn here. Okay. What defense do I really have? Let's bring back Cool-Headed. So it's 18 incoming, but you're also going to get the strength up. I will be fully defended here. thanks to the extra impact of the other thing there. Oh, okay, the X-Cost card was cast by Mayhem, and it did not cost me all of my stuff. That's beautiful. That had been something that was happening before, and I'm very glad that's no longer the case. Okay. That's dramatic. Finesse. Mind Blast as well. Secret weapon out. Nothing, I guess. Big transmutation there. No damage for you. Enemy's not below half, though, so they're not purging yet. Okay. What do I even want to seek out of the deck at this point? Probably Mind Blast and... Dual Cast? Alright. Can I do enough this turn? Secret Technique finds this transmutation. Now I need to empty out my hand so that I can actually cast it. Or rather cast everything that it provides me. That finds for me, I guess, Scrape. A little bit of face damage. I don't think I can. Obviously, I can't cast 5 more cards. 16 damage would mean, like, push the lightning and then evoke the lightning. But I can't do that. 9 left in the deck, so I can't fish for Mind... Well, I can fish for Mind Blast. There's exactly one way that I can do this, and it's Deep Breath. This draws Mind Blast. Didn't do it. Oh, I wouldn't have even had the energy to cast it. Good to know. Wait, the lightning also went off. Would I have had enough? The lightning? I suspect not, but I'm no longer so certain. See if we can find... Way too late for that. Alright, I'm actually going to have to use Panic Button. Thankfully, I protect myself from the debuff of not being able to do anything after that. Okay. It's very important to me now that I perfect this fight. I need to focus on my defense more than anything else right now. I mean, Mind Blast is pretty good here, but I'm still trying to find my defense. Let's do that. See if I can pull the Mind Blast back. I can't, but I can pull back this Mind Blast now and go again. And then Secret Weapon for the other Mind Blast. Go for that. Beautiful. Under 45 minutes, as well as perfected all of the bosses. That's pretty good. 12:45. Like, I didn't actually try and go for score with, like, the way that I was building my deck or those kinds of things. But I still think we're actually going to be pretty good. Yeah, 14. So, you know, it doesn't really hold a candle to Burst or Kovya, you know, a little bit further up there. I haven't seen Kovya in a while, actually, but Burst is always up here. I feel pretty good about that. Only 8 hours left and I'm still on the first page. Yeah, not half bad. For the moment though, my name has been Rhapsody. The name of the game has been Slay the Spire. Hopefully you've been enjoying yourselves, and hopefully we'll see you next time.